And here we are in Heritage Found. Don't mind me. I'm going to be doing a bit of cleanup. For you see, I don't have all the earthy currents in here. I don't even remember if I recorded all the quests in living memory. I probably did. I was probably smart enough to think about that, but I'll go worry about it later. Anyhow, we will be doing that too. But we'll start from here because it says it's like 349 yams to the south. We have yet to go over to the Electrope Strike. And there's also all this to unlock and this too. So there's still a lot to do. But of course, the first thing we do first. Very redundant. Yeah, good job, Marcus. This is the last place you're expecting to find the corn servant. We're in Alexandria now. Oh. Let's begin.
My, what a pleasant surprise! I hope you've been well since the appearance of this peculiar place.
Mm-hmm.
When first hearing the rumble of a stomach coming from within this dome, I mistook it for the roar of thunder. But sure enough, there was indeed a poor soul in need of my assistance. Would that I could make myself seen to them. I can but assume it was fate that guided you here to see them given the help they need and deserve. Please, follow me, and I shall take you to them.
Wonderful. The Hungry Malala. I'm going to be guessing we go to Solution 9. That's like the final quest. If not, if we're going to Living Memory, I'm going to be fucking just... My mind's going to be blown that we're going to be delivering corn to somebody who's dead. But it will be the best corn they've ever eaten.
This Malala exudes overconfidence, perhaps to mask what ails his grumbling stomach.
Ugh.
Try the vegetables from the outskirts, they said. Ah, who could stand to eat this swill? I can't do it. I won't. A man who ever keeps deserves better than this. Perfectly manufactured rations of the production facility, full to bursting with nutrients. I could easily work for days with little rest, but this? I'd sooner starve myself until my work is done. A rather sophisticated palate, it would seem. Perhaps if I take a generous helping of my kernels, apply a little heat, and...
Hold on, wait, let me see if I can do this. Nope, fuck. Wait, other side. Alright, I think that worked.
There! Let's see what he thinks of my popped corn.
Hey man, how about you try some popcorn?
What in blazes is this? Ow. Oh, this is absolutely delicious. Light and fluffy, yet also crunchy, and perfectly salted. I've never seen such a thing as Solution 9. Did you say this was made from a vegetable? It would appear the plants grown down here are not to be underestimated. I believe I owe the farmers an apology.
Oh fuck, wrong side.
Ha 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 ha! The popcorn was a rousing success. He convinced himself that food should simply be taken as they are, never realizing they can become so much more given the right preparation. It was heartening to see something so simple as pop kernels could give him a newfound appreciation for food. And with that, I believe our work here is done. I can scarcely imagine where my search for bellies in need of nourishment will take me next. Wherever that may be, I should be glad to see you there. Safe travels, my friend.
Until next time, the Corn Servant. How many more we got here? Just 4. Damn, that's weird. How in the fuck did you say your name? Ooh. Uashe has a spray bottle with your name on it.
Hey, I know you. You toured the farms with Her Majesty, right? How about something a little more hands-on? I've been assigned the role of cleaner, and one of my duties is the periodic application of insecticide. Here,
I've marked a few areas in need of treatment on your map. Take this extra strength debugifier and give them a good liberal coating. Let me know when you're done, okay? Debugifier, is that so? Yep. Oh. Oh, for these weird trees. This industrial-grade repelling insecticide has been proven to work on every six-legged abomination under the sun. Jesus Christ, that can't be healthy. You need some of those guys. What? Fuck is in here? About to say, is that a fucking foosball table? Paquena has a produce picking problem. Natural selection. Okay. I'm not sure what you're doing here, but I certainly won't look a gift Ronique in the mouth. Could you go and fetch me a vegetable? I should probably explain. I'm trying to plan out my dinner tonight, but for the life of me, I just can't decide what to make. It won't be much trouble, I promise you. Go to Yoop Ye's Halo. Speak to Shepiman Ye. He's bound to have a few seasonal offerings. Holy shit, stupid Shepiman Ye. Holy moly, I can't believe I said that. I constantly feel like I am insulting somebody by saying these names. Yeah, Wehoake. Wehokwe. There we go. Wehokwe. This tree, huh? Take this. Extra strength debugifier. Away. Bam! Also, where would the other storyline be? Here? History Reforged? I don't know. Yupie's Dirt should be the quest line here. Oh, perhaps it's in Solution 9. Yeah, I remember this one. Easter. Okay. I just went out to go check on her. You spend too much time out there, right? That's how it worked. Da 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 da. Electrope enthusiast, huh? Howdy. Scrutinizing the machinery, huh? Well, if it isn't Her Majesty's special guest, did our electrocapacitor catch your eye? The machines here run on electrodes, so the capacitor serves as a battery, storing the lightning energy as it rolls in from all the pylons we've erected. If you're interested, I'd be happy to show you around and tell you more about our system. Cool. Tell me more, yeah. Piqued your curiosity, huh? First, let's head downstairs to see the power converter. The electrope enthusiast is now accompanying you. Cool. Oh, wait. I gotta go put some pesticide on this tree. I hope you don't mind. Extra strength debugifier. Bam! Alright. Way down there. After lightning energy is absorbed in the electrocapacitor, it's transmitted to this power converter. Its function is to stabilize and distribute appropriate levels of energy to each household and facility. You look lost. Are you more of a visual learner? Let's pay a visit to our partitioned water tank on the north side of town. Like, I guess I can kind of understand it. So you leave out the lightning rods to absorb electricity, and that brings it to the power converter. And then from there, it gets partitioned out to all the houses. I think that's what you're getting at. What is this talking about here? Ask about the cubicle building. That's our food storage facility. By converting lightning energy to ice, we've created a refrigeration system that can prevent spoilage. It's a godsend, I'll tell you that. These parts get a lot of rain and humidity, so if we didn't have refrigeration, we'd have a massive mold problem on our hands. Huh. Interesting. So, these little things. Yeah, they're about as high as me, so of course they would make good refrigerators. Neat. How many refrigerators are there around this place? I see a bunch of power converters. That looks like one of their, like, trailers. So this is going to be a water tank now? Huh. That's not a lot of water, to be honest, for if this is going to be for, like, the entire town. Right. So after lighting energy is allocated to the residential grid, it's utilized in a variety of ways, one of which is that tank there. Normally, it's a receptacle for filtering rainwater. By using electrode to convert the lighting energy to fire, however, we can have hot water readily available at any time. Oh, so it's also a hot water heater. Amazing, isn't it? Lastly, let's go and have a look at the control tower just up the stairs. Interesting, okay. Whoop. Here. Very interesting. The trees also look kind of funky, too. Oh, you still have, like, a water well. Hasn't gone dry yet? Really neat. These panels enable us to freely adjust each of the public utilities individually. Oh. The utility manager monitors the operational status of each facility, keeping an eye out for any problems. Not a glamorous job, but it's important work. Well, I think that about covers it. Let's loop it back around to the electrocapacitor, shall we? Sure, let's. Damn, I'm actually kind of done here now. Fuck. Crazy. There weren't a lot of side quests here. This is weird. What the fuck's going on with my game? Why aren't there side quests now? Now I'm pissed. I expected side quests. I expected to be here for the better part of like 3 fucking hours. It's okay. I can still fill in the time with like looking for the Aether Currents. That I do. Hopefully I've answered all your most burning questions. Believe it or not, I'm not actually an engineer, just an apprentice. I was inspecting the capacitor when you arrived. Thanks for letting me ramble, though. It was a great opportunity to brush up on my studies. No problem, dude. Oh yeah, I went up a level. Do I have any here? Negatory. Actually, I would have been able to put it on by now. Next level, I'll be able to go get my job gear. To the YOLO. Welcome back. Thank you for handling that, by the way. Be some time before we need to worry about any Oglop sightings. As cleaners, we're responsible for sanitation, waste disposal, recycling, even land maintenance, all in the name of keeping our home free of bacteria. Unlike the entire artificial Everkeep, we get a lot of bugs here in the outskirts. Trust me, they'll move right in if we let them. Oglops in particular are the worst offenders. They spread disease through the germs they carry, so their extermination is non-negotiable. Problem is, they're genetically predisposed to withstand even the harshest of environments, which makes them tough to kill. Personally, I find them kind of cute, but as cleaners, we have a job to do. We'll never be able to eradicate them completely on account of their propensity to breed. Thanks to your hard work, we've a few more moons before we need to worry about them again. Here, for a job well done. Man, that was weird. I know what you're talking about. Bacteria. What the hell is that? Germs. I guess it somewhat makes sense, right? I know what a germaphobe is, but the hell is a bacteria? the southeast. Now, how many more do I need to find? I need to find 4 more. Probably on this side of the map. Alright, and then this one I just pick a vegetable that she wants for dinner. Oh, the fucking badass music is gonna play now. Yippee. Chipamenier. Needs food, homie. Aren't you the guest who was touring the farm with Queen's Fiend? Is there something I can assist you with? I'm looking to pick a vegetable. Ah, so Paquena, since you get produce. You'll probably find no shortage of that here. This time of the year, we have glass gem corn, Torelli pumpkins, sweet potatoes. Whoops, take your pick. Almost call them sweet potatoes. Plump kernels of corn pick out from within the dried husks. Brightly colored pumpkins are heavy with pulp and seeds. Judging from the sheer size, these tubers are sure to be filling. You see, if it was normal potatoes, instant pick. Because you put potatoes with everything, man. I think we'll go with corn. Corn's the next best thing you put it with everything. Good fiber. Corn is a highly versatile vegetable. I'll bag it up for you. Here. Thanks, man. Oh, are there side quests within a hideout? And this one. Actually, music. Fuck that shit. That's cameras. Configuration. It's just so good. Oh. That's a negatory. Ain't no side quests in here. You do have to kill these bats, though. The Yenny Cheyenne bat. Yenny? Shiny bat. Okay. Ba-ba-na-na-na-na. Aw, man. I kind of hate that. They just show off like the seconds of burgeoning fury. Doesn't really matter now that inner release fell off. Oh, it's a bat, of course. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Electric potential. jelly. Fear and lightning in the Thunder Yards. Rough place for a stroll, ain't it? I'm pretty sure made it out this far. Only my trainee had the same grid. The plan was to go on a hunt together, but I haven't seen hide nor hair of her all day. I reckon the lightning's got her scared stiff. We're supposed to meet here, so I'd rather not step away if I can help it. Could you swing through the outskirts and look for a fresh face hunter quaking in her boots? Oh, she's all the way back in the outskirts. Can I get the night music at some point in time? Because that shit's so fucking good. Alright, who's pissing their pants? There you are.
Can I help you?
Yes. Why aren't you out hunting?
My mentor asked you to come find me. Oh, no. Well, I'm not proud to admit this, but that lightning is making me weak in the knees, and not in a good way.
I can't believe it. They actually decided to use that fucking joke. Weak in the knees and not in a good way.
It's rather embarrassing having only just met, but it always helped to settle my nerves when other hunters cheer me on. Might I ask you to do the same?
Yeah. Where's cheer? Here it is. You got this.
Thanks. That helps a little. I think I'm feeling brave enough to finally set foot out there. But notice me start to lose my nerve. I hope you'll be there to cheer me on again.
Sure. Go. Oh, damn, this fucking music.
Thanks. Look, can I ask you something? Are you not terrified of the pylons? I know they function as relay points for the energy gathered out here, but they quite literally attract lightning. Every strike is like an explosion, rattling me to the bone. I hate it. Still, it's not much safer standing around here. I might as well keep going. If I stop again, I need you to really psych me up, okay?
Okay. So whenever like lightning hits a pylon like that, she gets super spooked because of the big boom. There's a natural reaction, as it would be. You hear a big thunder fucking boom, of course you'd be afraid. At least she doesn't have to dodge lightning. Where's Psych? Here it is. Believe in yourself. You got this! Shit. Fucking the hip thrust. Yeah!
I know it may not seem like it, but your moral support is a tremendous help right now, sir. So close to the rendezvous point. The roar of the lightning really isn't helping my nerves. Maybe I'll pretend it's an asteroidia. Yes, there's a big bloodthirsty asteroidia.
Hey, you made it.
I had to dodge some light. I had to dodge some lightning bolts, but I made it. Thank you for giving me the push I need.
A trainee told me here the whole story. Lit a proper fire in her belly, huh? To her credit, she did well in the Hunter's exam. I reckon she's got promise. Only she's the only one who's nervous about the lightning, anyhow. Besides, your words of encouragement seem to have struck a chord with her. So I have faith she'll overcome it in time. Now, if you excuse us, got some monsters on. Take care. Okay, that was adorable. I don't like that. I think there's still one more Aether Current nearby on this side. Let me go grab that real fast. The one that's been to the southwest. I thought it's aiming for somewhere around here. It's probably the one somewhere around here that I haven't grabbed yet, so let me go do that. First things first, I gotta give this lady the corn. Welcome back! Did you pick me out something tasty? Something sweet. Your selected vegetable has been lovingly swaddled in this burlap sack for ease of carrying. Here you go. Picked you out some corn. Thank you. Yes, I think I'll bake up some hearty cornbread and serve it with butter. It's a traditional Yasulani dish that's been passed down for generations. Even now, it's fairly popular. And with our freshly grown vegetables, I feel closer to nature with every bite. Something you won't experience with the food produced in Everkeep. Anyway, thank you for humoring me. Here, take this. And no, you don't mind ready-made, do you? Tart, Torali tart. Kind of like a couple of buildings that open up. All right, we get that Aether Current. What you say? Which way is it to get out of here? South is that direction. This fucking music. Oh, damn. Okay, I should be getting close to it. Oh, never mind. There it is. Whoop, that's wrong. God damn, this place is fucking cool. Sounds great. Alright, now it's daytime. There's your 81 yams to the west. That was fun. 3 more left. Oh, wait. I'm also done here. I don't think we need to come back to the outskirts, so let's do UPH dirt. We're moving on. Well, I do want to be flying around. I don't think it really matters that much. Chaloshi is ready to dig into the mystery.
All right, Shinichi, time to get started. Well, I suppose I've already started, but you know what I mean. First things first, we should have you take a look at the fields and see if you can spot anything that strikes you as unusual.
You go ahead and make ready, Shallow. As coin keeper, it would be remiss to overlook the matter of Shinichi's payment before he leaves. I'll set him along shortly.
Okay then. Meet me by the bridge just outside the town when you're ready.
Forgive me, Shinichi, but I wasn't entirely honest just now. You will, of course, be paid for your services, but there's something else I wanted to discuss. I have a personal favor to ask of you. It concerns Shallow. She was born after the land's fusion, you see, and her parents, well, none of us can remember them. Townsfolk have all done their best to look after her, but I suspect she may struggle with things she doesn't feel she can talk to us about. Her reassignment by the government, for instance. Oof. For an outsider like you, however, I suspect she may be willing to open up. Perhaps you could find a quiet moment during your investigation to talk to her? Good.
Thank you, Shinichi. Your help is much appreciated. On both accounts, of course. Now run along and don't forget, you're to meet up with her at the southern bridge.
So she was born after the fusion. That's the only place that she's really known.
There you are. Ani really talked your ear off, didn't she? Well, I'll spare you my idle chit-chat. You walked these fields with Her Majesty, right? What was your first impression? Be honest and don't hold back. Any little critique might help.
It's so dreary. The location seems... How does anyone run a farm in this weather?
Oh, I didn't realize that was an issue. Now that I think on it, this place used to get a lot more sunlight in the past. That's why it's called Yasulani after all, where the clouds dry in the Shitona time. It's only thanks to electro technology that the farm has survived this long. Specifically, those pillars at the center of each field. They're a true godsend, converting lightning energy into not just water, but also fire to stave off the cold and earth to replenish the soil. They were the first thing I thought to check, but they're perfectly functional. Still, you have a point. This isn't exactly prime farmland. Maybe there's an underlying problem with the soil that can't be mitigated with our tech. In that case, I say we roll up our sleeves and examine the fields more closely. I'll take the east side, so the west is all yours. Sound good?
All right.
Great. If you spot anything out of the ordinary, just give a shout. Likewise, if I find anything, you'll be sure to hear from me. Now, let's get to it. Yep.
Soft soil. The soil is well drained with just the right amount of moisture, an effect of the electro pillar, perhaps. In any case, nothing appears to be wrong. We're gonna look at the vegetable peel like, yeah, it looks good. Warm soil. Especially nice when it's like, I'd imagine like when it's raining, a lot of the ground feels cold and wet. Soil's feeling warm to the touch. Evidently, this electro pillar is doing its job. Listen carefully, you can make out a muffled crackling sound from underground. Hiroshi will want to hear about this. Hello, Ashi? I think that's how you say it. Hello, Ashi.
Crumbly soil.
The noise is nice and crumbly, owing not to just the electro pillar, but the dedicated maintenance of the farmhands here. There are no glaring issues that you can spot. Now, Joey, investigated all the fields to the west. You should apprise Shalowashi of the strange crackling sound you heard earlier. Ba-da-da-da. This is the one here. It made a crackling noise.
This is the field where you heard the funny sound. I'll be. There it is. Sounds to me as though it's coming from deep underground. I'm impressed you caught it with all those with those little ears of yours.
Making fun of my horns, I see.
So, should we start digging?
I'm good with that. I just pull out the shovel I got in my back pocket. I got it from my island sanctuary.
You know, this soil feels a little too warm. What does that smell? Mushrooms? Ah! I found something. It's a box. Some sort of measurement device. That's enough crackling, you. Now see what's inside this box. Papers. Someone's report, looks like. What's written here? Shalowashi from UPA. Concerns about toxic X-ray infestation. Huh? UPA? The UPA? How does the farm's founder know my name? And why would they pen me a letter? I write to you regarding my concerns for the future of this farm as well as their potential solutions. This farm survives by the mercy of its technological support, but if the same crops are planted again and again over a sustained period of time, there's a chance the yields will weaken. I believe it. That's precisely the problem we're having. This is a brilliant discovery, Shinichi. You need to sit down and read everything that's written here. Will you go and tell Aunt Nakante about this? Nakante. Auntie Nakante.
I guess we just cover the hole back up.
Welcome back. A gleam in your eye tells me there's been progress. Where's Shalo? A letter with her name on it, buried in a box in the fields? Eyes must be glued to the pages even now. I wish I could offer you more details about UPA, but those memories must have been taken to the cloud. I'm sure it must seem very strange to you that we forget the dead. Even we struggled to come to terms with it at first. But we all came to the same conclusion. For the Torelli citizens to make a life for ourselves out here, we would have to wear the regulators. All of us, even baby Shalo. At any rate, what matters is that you managed to find a lead. Carry on with the investigation, dear, and do let me know how it goes. What she left behind. Ooh, hot chocolate. Nakente has an idea of where Shalowashi might have gone. Shalo said she wanted to sit down to read, did she? In that case, I suspect she's at the control tower right about now. It's the facility that houses the town's electro equipment. She's been haunting the place ever since she was a child. Anytime she needs to read something about distractions, like as not, you'll find her there. As for why she's so taken with the tower, I couldn't tell you. Anyway, I'll mark it on your map. Go and check on it, won't you? Oh, that was like over here somewhere. Oh, hello, Shinichi. Perfect timing, actually. I just finished reading over the report. Turns out UPA was a Shitona woman, and apparently she's also, your mom? We won't get to that later. More importantly, this report details the major problem she foresaw impacting the farm decades down the line, which is to say, right about now.
It says here she buried this microbial colony counter with her findings, so at the moment this particular problem started to manifest in the fields, the alarm would sound and draw someone's attention. I wanted to ask, have you ever been to Yasudani Station? The report has suggested a solution for our problem, but it requires a special device she apparently left all the way over at the station. Before you say anything, don't worry. I won't be running head first into danger on my own again. That's assuming, of course, you would accompany me there? Count on me. Thanks, Shinichi. Make whatever preparations you need to, then meet me at the Halo. I'll be waiting. Adorable. UPA's Halo, then. Yeah, I got the speed boost. Let's go. Yep. Yep. All set? Excellent. So what's the problem with the farm? According to the report, the cause of the declining harvest is an infestation of X-rays, a type of toxic slime mold. The electropillars fertilizing the soil. Everything in the ground stands to benefit, good or bad. That's why the farmhands weed the field so aggressively. But by hiding out of sight under the topsoil, the X-rays have had free reign to draw vital nutrients away from the crops. The more they multiply, the smaller our yields. In short, if we're to save the crops, we'll need to exterminate the X-rays. To do that, we'll need a device that's stored at the station. Are you with me? Let's go. What I don't understand is why Yupia would store the report and the device in two separate locations. Wouldn't it have been easier to put them both in the box? No point in wondering, I suppose. Shall we be off then? Kawashi is now accompanying you. Keep your eye sight in order to pursue the quest objectives. Oh shit, there's a bunch. Oh, that's right. I'm supposed to like talk to her, aren't I? So. All aboard the cruise chaser. I was like, wondering, wait, why the fuck? Oh yeah, that's right. The second objective. We talked to her. I wonder, could you just teleport there and just be done with it? It's no fun. Especially if you're doing little side quests like this. This one's a really interesting side quest, though. Discuss Teshpiani Village. You're at Teshpiani, where the stones howl. UPA's report claims that both she and Auntie Nakente used to live here. When the land changed so drastically that the entire village was all but flung into danger, that's when Queen's Fiend turned up. After some discussion, it was decided that the villagers would take refuge in Everkeep. While most were content to stay there, some grew to miss the feel of nature beneath their feet, and so they decided to resettle in the outskirts. Auntie and the others could be living the high life in Solution 9 right now if they wanted, but instead they remained loyal to the land. That dusty old town means the world to me, Shinichi. I originally took on the role of engineer so I could help make life easier for everyone. I'm going to be responsible for the farm, and it's up to me to solve its problems, whatever they may be. The station's coming up now. It's over the hill to the southeast. I'm not in any hurry to cross the finish line now. As long as Steady wins the race just as well. That's right. Yeah, speed boost, let's go. Oh, and there was Aaronville's house. Discuss the decrepit buildings. It's downright waste to me. With a little elbow grease, these houses could be good as new. I suppose it's too far from the safety of Everkeep. You know, that reminds me. Apparently the Tonawada and the Shatona used to be sworn enemies. Can you believe it? Then some king, Gulu something or other, mended the rift between the two peoples. And they came to share the land peaceably. This all happened before Auntie was born, so who knows how many decades ago that was. Actually, about a century. About 80 years since he took reign, and then 30 years while they're in here, so about 110. Over a century. In addition to all the detailed information about the X-ray threat, Yupia also wrote about how life here changed after the land fuse. Some of it I had heard from the townsfolk, but her writings weren't without their revelations. Some more shocking than others. I haven't quite wrapped my head around it all just yet. That's why I wanted to make the trip out here, to give myself time to let it all sink in. At any rate, I'm glad to have you with me, Shinichi. Come quite a ways now. Look at the view of Everkeep. When I was little, I attended school there with the other kids from the outskirts. That's where I learned all I needed to work at. Where I learned all I needed to work as an electrical engineer. UPA wrote in her report that she once took those same classes. She said the mysterious machines were a new frontier she couldn't help but want to explore. Then she used the knowledge she gained from her formal education to build up UPA's halo. Curious as she was about technology, it seems nature was her true passion. I think about all the love and care that went into the halo. I'm not sure I have any business taking charge of it. We're nearly there now. Let's hurry and escape UPA. Let's hurry and secure UPA's device. Kauaipia. Kauaipia. Yeah, Kauaipia. This was fun. Just the railway. Truly a sight to behold, isn't it? Hope someday I get to see one of those huge train things running on it, like in the old days. I always had my suspicions, but now that I'm seeing it in person, I think I've actually been here before, back when I was younger. All my life, I thought it was just a silly dream I had. I remember walking along the tracks, hand in hand with some grown-up while they talked to me about the station and lands beyond. Now I think I might know who it was. Here we are at Yasulani Station. Quite the trek, huh? For the land fuse, people flocked here in droves. These days, no need to state the obvious, I suppose. I had to retrieve UPA's device. I think she said it was in this building here. Storage cupboard, bottom shelf at the very back. Aha! Here we are. Apparently this special transformer has already been attuned to the farm's pillars, which force the exo-rays out in the open. You remember what I told you before about how the pillars convert the power of lightning into nutrients to help the soil, and the exo-rays in turn steal those nutrients for themselves? This device will halt the conversion, funneling a massive energy current straight into the ground. In one fell swoop, the beasts will be deprived of their food source and given a nasty shock besides. To escape the shocks, they'll have no choice but to form fruiting bodies and burrow to the surface. That's when we strike. Or at least that was UPA's plan anyway. Isn't she incredible? She realized that our soil was at risk of attracting fungi, so she planned out a detailed countermeasure decades in advance. I can scarcely believe someone as middling as me could have a mother so brilliant. I was told you couldn't remember your parents. It's true, I can't. But I found some sort of official document together with the rest of the report. It states that upon UPA's death, her daughter was to be given full control of the farm when she reached adulthood. Now that I've come of age, I've been put in charge of the farm. What else am I to think? But she must be my mother. Feels like something from a storybook. The tale of a humble villager who was, in truth, the descendant of a great hero. But UPA is no work of fiction. She was real, and she walked these lands just as I do now. When I first reassigned to UPA's halo, I thought there must have been some mistake. Why me? And there were surely countless others more capable. I still haven't found my answer yet. But if one thing's for certain, it's this. I won't let her legacy wither and die on my watch. At least now we've got a tentative solution for the farm's X-ray infestation. Let's head back to the outskirts and set about putting UPA's plan into motion. You know something? I think I couldn't understand why she hid the device all the way out here. I think maybe, now that I'm a woman grown, she wanted me to see what's become of the life we once had. Just a theory, mind. lead the way. Shiloh tells me the investigation has made great progress, owing in no small part to you. After that long walk, I'm sure you must be as tired as I am. We'll enact our extermination plan soon enough, but for now, let's both take a moment to rest. Oh, thanks for walking with me. I'll see you when you get back. Music! Chalawashi is eager to mitigate the mushroom menace, all that she can. Perfect timing, Shinichi. I just finished explaining everything to Auntie here. You know, I always wondered why the government would reassign you to UPA's Halo. I never imagined you were the founder's daughter. Honestly, I think they would have been better served choosing someone who was there from the beginning. Someone like you, Auntie. I don't even remember my mother. And yet, it's because of her that I was promoted to head of the Halo. I may not be qualified to solve all of the farm's problems, but I can at least solve this one. Shinichi, it's about time we evicted those unwanted tenants. Once you're ready to get your hands dirty, meet me at the control tower. There's one last thing I think we'll need. Oh, for heaven's sake. Here, I thought she was worried over something serious. If anything, we were relieved that a local was chosen for the role. Sure, she may be inexperienced, but we all know she's got a good head on her shoulders. She'll grow into it in time. I understand this whole ordeal has been a lot of trouble, Shinichi, but I want you to know how much I appreciate all your help. Now, I hope you'll forgive a little worrying on my part, but you do realize fructified X-rays are essentially mushroom monsters, yes? They're more troublesome than they look, so please be careful. Fructified? There you are. You ready, Shinichi? As soon as I integrate this transformer into the control tower circuitry, those electro pillars are going to send lightning straight into the ground. Your job will be to survey the eastern and western field to stamp out any fungal fiends that sprout up. Ready for anything. Take this communicator and wait my signal. Our plan begins as soon as you get into position at the farm. Gotcha. Testing, testing. Shinichi, can you hear me? Transform is connected and on standby. Actually, that's a question. How the fuck? Testing, testing. What would be a good way to do this shit? As soon as I activate it, the X-rays are gonna come crawling at full speed. There's no telling how many we ought to expect, so be on your guard. Oh, nobles, huh? I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Brain's not in the game. Get it back. Whammo. Really didn't like it. Alright, eastern side done, shall we? And to the west side. Over and out. Cheap assling pearl. Shinichi, how'd it go out there? Are you hurt? How many were there anyway? There were about 3. Wow. You're incredible. You don't even sound out of breath. Well, if you're ready for round 2, I'll reroute the transformer to the fields on the other side. Once you're all done, meet me near the bridge. Oh, look, there's more. Now we're all done. Goodness me, that was quite impressive for someone without a regulator. Oh, that's all I need.
I really owe you one, Shinichi.
With any luck, the X-ray should be well and truly exterminated. There's now the matter of changing the soil, of course, taking measures to prevent future infestations. Thanks to you, the Halo is on the road to recovery. Shallow, dear. Do you still have misgivings about your reassignment? None of us are upset by the idea of you taking charge of the Halo. The only thing that matters is how you feel about taking up the position. If this isn't the life you want, it's not too late to change your mind, you know. Thanks, Auntie. But I think I'll be just fine. It's always been my dream to give back to the community that raised me. The way I see it, I've just been given a more direct opportunity to do so. I only need a little time to come to terms with it, that's all. When I was walking to Yasudani Station with Shinichi, I remember that I used to make the same trip with someone else. UPA, probably. I think she used to tell me stories of her homeland. She built this farm so that our people could survive in the outskirts. But I don't think that was ever her dream. Deep down, I think what she wanted more than anything was to rebuild Teshpiani and the station. That's a dream I'd like to see realized. And it can't be done if I'm content to stay here in the outskirts. I don't know for sure what my next steps will be, but I have a lot of ideas. Oh dear. Should the coin keeper be concerned, I wonder? Now then, Shinichi, if it weren't for you, we may have never gotten to the bottom of this mystery. At the risk of repeating myself, thank you for helping, and for caring. You've helped us more than you'll ever know. And I actually really enjoyed our little trip to the station. Next time I have business out there, you better clear your schedule. That was adorable. Okay. That was a pretty fine side quest. Alright then, let's finish this place up. To the south, so I'd imagine somewhere over here. We'll pick up history reforged though. Tani has a potentially profitable proposal for you. Hey, you're the one who was looking for Galulja. Would you say that you're good at finding things, generally speaking? In that case, you might do well as a reforger. Our job is to hunt for things that can be repurposed. Care to give it a try? Take a look around the Archeo Alexandria. And if you find anything of value, I'll see you duly compensated. All the way. Archeo Alexandria. Humbled Arthritis. The Gomphotheriums. Go south. There somewhere? There it is. Holy shit. Yams to the east. That's the closest one. All the way over here somewhere. Thunder Yads. Oh, the next one's to the south. Okay, down here. And there I thought there was only one that I was missing. Apparently I was missing one. I can fly in this area on Regina, but oh well. Sentries are definitely defective. Shadowed wreckage. As you patiently comb through the enshadowed wreckage, a gleam catches your eye and you pull up a silver necklace. Okay. Further into that arcade, I would say. Examine the broken street lamp, but it's already been harvested for parts. Evidently, someone has beaten you to the punch. You dig through the mountain to debris, but find only shapeless planks of wood and non-functional electrope. Unlikely you'll find anything more of value here. Novezatonier and Tony and apprise him of your discovery. Fuck all. Not asteroids, they're asteroids. Finally made it, I guess. The of ours in need of a hand, preferably one that is armed. Oh, excellent. Just what I need. Someone who looks like they know how to kill things. On your way here, did you happen to notice the dense pockets of lightning energy scattered around? These areas have a tendency to attract swarms of monsters. Normally, we have a hunter clear them out, but given that they're short-handed, I should like to hire you for the task instead. The most infested areas are in the northwest and the south. Oh, and a word of warning, try not to fall in. The tingle is most unpleasant. Rackman Chasm to the northwest. Great Chasm to the south. Hey, yo, what is this? Is this just raw electro? Well-oiled machine. There's a leck cake. Can ill afford any delays. Hello there. You're an adventurer, right? Can I interest you in a job? We're supposed to send out a shipment of electrope today, but the courier in charge appears to be taking her sweet time. If our shipment falls behind schedule, it will bring Everkeep's factories to a screeching halt. I have to stay and handle things here, so could you go and tell the courier she has a job to do, please? Given her obsession with technology, like as not you'll find her wherever there's a clear view of the bucket elevator, so she may not hear you approach, so give her a poke if you need to. Bucket elevator. Holy. What the fuck? That looks badass. Right. North or southwest, so here. Submerged skyline. Yep. That I do remember from Virginia. Ooh, look up. Oh, whoops, I did it again. Open that back up. I'm gonna close the window first, and then we can get to it. Where was it? Sightseeing log. Crackling Chasm. According to the Alexandrian historians, this chasm was rent open by a weapon of war during the Storm Surge conflict. The Storm Surge conflict. It has since become a reservoir of concentrated lightning energies, and a massive excavator is in constant operation mining electrope in its depths. Holy shit. So that's raw electro. It's like fucking dense lightning crystals. Okay, courier does not appear to have dosed you. Perhaps a small poke. Hey there.
Ah! Can I help you?
Yeah, you're supposed to be at work.
You hear about the delivery? Oh, gosh, the delivery. I was so enraptured watching the elevator that I must have lost track of time. Again. I admit, I never get sick of seeing it in action. The hover cargo we use is great and all, but anyway, it can't possibly compare to the sheer scale of... no, I can't start rambling now. Sorry, but I better get back to work.
Another one up here, storm traces. What's over here? I discovered a new location. The name slates. Yep, that's where the quest takes place. You who remembers. God damn, just seeing that big old thing in the distance. Weishe's problem is perhaps solved by an outsider like you. And here's a face I haven't seen around these parts before. Could I borrow a moment of your time? You see, a member of our group has been making frequent trips up the hill to the graveyard. I suspect there's a problem, but he doesn't seem willing to talk about it. Not to us, anyway. A stranger willing to lend a friendly ear, however, may convince him to open up. It's not too much to ask. Will you travel out to the name slates and speak to him? The man you're looking for is a Shatonan like myself. Sure, I can do that. Pick up an Aether Current here. In the middle of the submerged skyline. The dungeon takes place now too, so I can understand. Down one of these alleyways, walk out. I have one more to find. It's in 100 yards. Teleport to Yasunani Station. Forgot. I don't have my Wondrous Tales for the week. The name slates. Tucked away in a remote corner of Yasolani, this small cemetery is a relic of earlier times. Now that the wearing of regulators has become commonplace, the culture of digging graves has largely been forgotten. The tombstones carved with the names of the deceased considered an odd and antiquated custom. I must admit, this is not the sort of place one expects to make idle conversation with strangers. Are you one of those travelers from beyond the barrier everyone's been talking about? I am indeed. That explains why I haven't seen you around. Let me ask you something, outsider. Have you ever visited a grave to pay your respects? Constantly. Honoring the dead is a common aspect of many cultures, I suppose. In that case, perhaps you could help me with something. Take a stroll around the area. Never spot any particularly grimy gravestones. I ask you to wipe them off. A lot of work for one man alone. Your assistance would mean a great deal to me. It would mean a lot to a lot of people. Gravestones look much better now, thanks to you. Or, perhaps I should say name slates. Too bad the names are all written in Alexandrian. I can't make heads or tails of them. You know about the regulators people wear these days? Whenever someone dies, every last memory of their existence is erased. As an unfortunate consequence, this graveyard has been all but abandoned. I'm gonna fix that. What else am I to do? Stand idly by and let the headstones be lost to time? No. If no one else will give a damn, then it will have to be me. In Tyrol, I was taught to honor the dead. Here, I am in the minority. Most seem content to forget and trust their memories to the cloud. That's why I can't talk about it with the others. They wouldn't understand. Unlike you do. Thanks again, stranger. Northeast. I like that guy. Thanks for the assistance. Much as I can appreciate fellow enthusiasts of our technology, I can't allow it to impact our work. The electrode we excavate here is a lifeline for Everkeep, and I do mean that quite literally. This precious resource is used to create all manner of things, from daily necessities to heavy machinery. You can imagine how a single hitch in the supply chain risks a ripple effect of chaos. At any rate, there's a little something for your trouble. Odd looking cactus. Chop it down. Damn, it looks badass.
You cleared them out, all out, I take it. Fantastic work. See that there, beyond the western shore? The menacing purple glow of the upturned city. But the storm surge thing for that. They say a wartime weapon created the gargantuan font of lightning. Where such energy gathers, so too do monsters, tenfold. Compared to something like that, these little chasms seem downright decorative. Still, the monsters are a hazard that cannot go unchecked. What do we have a more permanent solution? But I digress. Your job here is done, and it's time you were paid for services rendered. Safe travels. Alright. Let's go pick up that ether current. Yeah, I remember where it is. Be under the train tracks over there. I think that's the last of them all. Oh yeah, we'll turn that one in there. What a day for rain. This should actually get me a frequent flyer. Be all done after this. Flyer 5. I'll head back up there. Get that zone. Turn in that quest. And then this is where we're going to end. Heritage found. Can't believe how quiet I have been. It's okay though. Shit happens. Appears new Stone Sky City. Ah, welcome back. Find anything? There's this. Oh, see that engraving? That's the Alexandrian coat of arms. Just look at the shape. How old is this thing? Must have belonged to someone who lived in the old city generations ago. In any case, an impressive find, especially for your first try. You, my friend, would make an excellent reforger. Here, take this payment for a job well done. Alright. And with that, we're done with Heritage Found. Very short, I think. It's like most of my time was just kind of like spent wandering around because I couldn't fly. Well, next we're going to Solution 9. We're going to clear that out, and then we're going to... Who knows, Solution 9 and Living Memory might end up being like the same video, depending on how long Solution 9 takes. So, thank you for watching. I'm going to catch you in Solution 9, so catch you later.